Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another war recap here in our ESL World Championship qualifier matches from today, Saturday. Let's go ahead and see how we did. Here we are in our first matchup of the day, guys. This was still in the group stages here in Saturday. Tribe Gaming versus Indian Clashers in the second round, guys. We did take the defeat 12-12 on percent. It was really close, 91.8 to 92.6. Let's go ahead and check out some of the triples from this war while I kind of talk about what happened. Basically, a whole lot to say. It was a super close war. Awesome matchup with Indian Clashers. They did amazing. It was kind of hard to come up with some good plans against their bases, and in the end, a couple of weird things that happened to us. Honestly, I might show you what happened in Nick's Warden with some really weird AI that if it didn't happen, I think we would have won the war, but nevertheless, good job to Indian Clashers. They do get the victory here, and they advance to the playoffs where they'll be playing against Dark Tangent in the semifinals tomorrow. We also had to go into the lower bracket and another war against Nova Esports in order to stay in the competition, where we did win, luckily. So we'll be advancing to the playoffs tomorrow as well, where we take on Existence in the semifinals. So again, like I said in the last video, guys, if you want to see these wars live, make sure you go check it out on the official Clash of Clans Twitch page and the official Clash of Clans YouTube page, where they'll be streaming it. If you're watching this video, as soon as I post it, we're going to be going live in about 2 hours, so make sure you come hang out, come check out all the live attacks, because there's going to be some really good wars tomorrow. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and check out this attack by iTzu here with the Zap hybrid on this base, guys. Queen going in, he zapped the Inferno Tower and scatter shot and a couple of defenses over here on the right side of the base. Let me go ahead and highlight it here and over here. And he's just going to walk the queen up and over here, kill the CC, double wall break into the Town Hall compartment, and just hybrid from the 4 o'clock angle or the 3 o'clock angle with king on the outside to keep everybody in. And it's just going to work out perfectly, guys. This plan went to plan, nothing wrong, and so it was a nice triple here from iTzu. And I think this one was at the very beginning of the war as well, which really put us in a good mood. We had some good momentum going into the middle attacks of the war. That super wall breaker going in there and getting his queen all the way to the core, which is really nice. Only had one rage spell, and luckily it was enough to get the queen all the way in there into the core. And then hybrid coming in from 3 o'clock. All multi-target Infernos here on this base. So not a whole lot to worry about with in terms of the Royal Champ. She's not going to get locked onto by any singles, so just heal early and then Warden ability later on, and everybody's going to stay alive going into the core, and it just worked out swimmingly. Queen's going to pop her ability, move into that next compartment, get the Expo, the Wizard Tower, the Sweeper. Unfortunately, she's going to go down to that scatter shot, but then we're going to get a healer swap, and luckily still a lot of healers alive. You know how OP those healers are. When they switch over to the hybrid, it's just going to be unstoppable from here on out. Freeze spell for the scatter shot, because we didn't need them from the queen charge. He probably could have used those freezes to keep the queen alive if he wanted to, but instead elected to go for the healer swap, let the queen die, get those healers over onto the Royal Champ, and use the freezes later on to keep the hybrid alive and pushing. King still alive on the outside with wizards in behind, and it's just going to work out really well here. He's going to get a ton of value. King actually never dies in this attack. Healers still alive, still has 2 of them going on the miners and the hogs here as they push through the backside of the base. Test the farm there. It's not going to matter. Royal Champ still alive. Warden, King, Wizards, everybody's going through. Base got absolutely crushed. A nice job here by iTzu. Perfect execution on this one. Nice start to the war for us. Go ahead and check out one of their triples as well on Nick's base. This one coming in from 11 with, again, a queen charge hybrid, guys. Hybrid was working out really well today for a lot of different clans, not just us. Go ahead and check out what he did. One thing that Indian Clashers seem to really enjoy doing is queen charging the Town Hall with those early wall breaks for those open sections, where they would let the wall breaker die on purpose just to make the wall opening a lot bigger in order to get their queen into the Town Hall. It seems like a pretty common attack strategy for them, or maybe it's just a few of their players that really like doing it. His queen catches a tornado trap, so he has to freeze the Town Hall in order to save the healers there. Poison spell for the CC as they all come out. Luckily, he does grab everything in that poison, just barely catches the 2 witches. And then from there, he just has to decide which side he wants to hybrid on, and it's going to actually work out really well for him. So we'll go ahead and ×2 through it. Not a whole lot to say here, as I don't know what their thought process was as they went through this. All we know is we watched their attack. King on the outside to funnel the queen into that single target Inferno compartment. That was done really well. And then hybrid the top side with only the siege barracks to funnel them in. Early heal. He does have 2 heals for this hybrid, as it wasn't a zap hybrid, it was a pretty normal hybrid here. Queen goes inside, gets a ton of value, and then the healers actually switched to the hybrid, which was actually really OP and maybe even made the attack work. Queen goes around, tries to get that scatter shot, barely leaves it at 1 HP, but with the Royal Champ still at full health and ability, her ability on the back end will be able to grab that scatter no problem at all. And it's going to be a triple here for 11 from Indian Clashers. Nice job by him. Times 4 through the rest of it. That Royal Champ ability did get the scatter on the back end, and then it's just clean up the peck up from the Siege Barracks. Never died. That was great value from the Siege Barracks. And then let's go ahead and check out our other triple over here from Danny on base number 5. Danny, guys, 3 for 3 so far in this tournament. He is doing really well, and he came in with a Queen Charge hybrid here, and it worked out really well for him with an early blimp as well. 2 loons over here to grab the Mourner. Early Yeti to funnel 12 o'clock. Here comes the blimp in order to get this whole compartment down with the rage spell. We wanted to get the Queen and the Inferno. With that, we almost got the Queen down. I think he got her down to like 1 HP. Yeah, there he goes. One more swipe and she would have been dead, but it's okay. We'll be able to kill her with the Queen Charge here. Wizard to funnel over here. Queen just going to walk down, and we wanted to wall break onto that cannon and then double wall break into the Expo. That was the plan all along. So here we're going to start the charge. Queen's going to step up. He's going to use the first rage spell pretty soon for the Queen as she encounters the Royal Champ and the scatter shot. And look at this OP Headhunter. Kills the Royal Champ, comes over and gets 1 shot off on the Queen, which is just enough to kill her. Nicely done by that Royal Champ. Queen's going to go over here, step up, and he drops the wall breaker, and we were pretty sure that would have targeted the Expo, but he goes for the sweeper instead. Has to rage again. Drop the poison for the CC. We're out of rage spells, which means in order to keep the Queen alive, we got to start the hybrid right now. Going to go ahead and start with the King on the outside and hybrid from the top to make sure we get the Town Hall nice and early, to also keep that Queen alive because of this ground Expo right there that's doing a ton of damage to her. We need that to go down. The Queen's going to step up for the sweeper and the multi-target Inferno. Gonna have to pop her ability because we're out of rage spells, and then the hybrid's gonna move into the Town Hall here, and then Queen's gonna go back around into this channel in the middle of the base where she's gonna get both those Expos and then no more damage on her, which is just perfect because she's gonna stay alive for the rest of the attack, and that's definitely going to help make sure that it's a triple. Pops the Warden ability there over the Town Hall. I didn't say it earlier, but he had to use an early heal spell because of the bomb tower and the Tesla farm and the giant bombs on the outside. And then all the miners and hogs pathing over toward this back end scatter shot. Queen is going to be able to make her way into that eagle tower or eagle compartment and get it down, which is perfect. Royal Champ gets targeted by the eagle, but that's okay. We still have 2 free spells to make sure she doesn't die. I'm going to have to pop the Royal Champ ability here. Get all these defenses down on the southern side of the base. Queen's going to get that eagle, and then we got 2 freezes for the back end, single target Inferno. So a nice job here from Danny on this base. The plan was just OP, and it worked out perfectly. Tons and tons of miners on the outside for cleanup with the Warden. Just so many miners over there. Queen gets locked onto by the single, so he's going to go ahead and freeze up. The freeze kind of missed. Should have gotten the Archer Tower as well, but that's okay. Next freeze was perfect on the single and the cannon. See? There we go. Royal Champ gets distracted by the Skellies, so the single actually stays up, even though he had 2 freezes, but it doesn't matter because, like I said, 78 million miners on the outside still going around the base. They're going to come through here, get the Inferno Tower, get the cannon, get the Builder Hut, and it's a triple. Nice attack there by Danny. We'll go ahead and check out their last triple as well, just to give them kind of props because they did win this war. They did pretty nice. The drag coming in here with the dragon attack, believe it or not. We'll go ahead and times 2 through it as there's not a whole lot to go through. Just the RC over at 3 for the air defense. We'll get the Expo as well. The Queen gonna go over here and he's gonna try to get the Town Hall with the battle blimp. King and Queen are gonna do a little suey here. He finds the Tesla farm with the heroes, which was kind of fortunate for him. Queen's gonna pop her ability, kill the Royal Champ, get the Wizard Tower. King's gonna walk down. He's going to send the blimp in for the Town Hall. Queen actually activates the Town Hall and does some damage to it. There go a few loons. Battle blimp in as well. Freezes the Town Hall and the sweeper. Pulls the CC. Gets the Town Hall down. Nicely done to him. And then dragons from the top side and bats for the back end. And that's really all there is to it. He doesn't really have any funnel troops on the outside. So pretty surprised the dragon stayed in the core here, to be honest. But it's just a nice job by him. Nice execution in order to keep these dragons in the core. And then bat bomb the southern side where the scatter shot and the wizard tower are, and just perfect freezes allow those bats to get through and get plenty of value as they sweep through the base like that. And then just a few dragons still alive in the core, even though that wizard tower on the back end kills most of his bats. Plenty of dragons to finish it off just like that. You got another triple here in this war, and they finished with 12 stars. Nice job to them. And so let me go ahead and show you that what happened on Nick's Warden that I was talking about earlier, that we thought if this Warden wasn't absolutely crazy, this would have been a triple. So he was doing a zap lalo here. It was a fail, so I'm not going to like show it all and kind of commentate what happened. I'm just going to times 4 through it, show you guys kind of what happened with the AI. It was just really strange, not something we really expected to happen. Queen sues the Town Hall. He zapped the CC, of course. Then just started a lalo from the top side. And had the row champ for the lalo as well. And here we go, the lalo going through, and watch what this warden does. The warden is on air with the lalo. He has 2 headhunters here. And then watch this warden just go absolutely crazy right here. Boom. The warden thinks he's a lava hound and just gets way out in front of the lalo, hits 2 seeking air mines, so had to pop his ability super early or else he would have been dead. Row champ on the backside, and then it's just crazy. So we didn't want to pop the warden ability that early. If we had the warden ability back here over the scatter shot and the queen, this base would have been tripled all day long, and honestly we would have won the war 13-12. So some weird Warden AI. It feels like the old days when Warden kind of thought he was a lava hound, going way out in front of the loons like that for absolutely no reason at all. He was actually following a headhunter, a single headhunter, instead of like the 20 loons that were behind him. I'm not really sure why he did that, but that attack ended up finishing with 96%, even though the Warden was all weird like that and we had to pop the Warden ability way earlier than we wanted to. It didn't get the full value out of it. So kind of a strange thing that happened there, but nonetheless, Indian Clashers got the victory on percent, 92.6 to 91.8. So that's only, what, 4 buildings that they won by. So super close on percent there. So that did send us to the lower bracket where we had to face Nova Esports yet again, guys. And you saw the video yesterday where we beat them in the first round, and we beat them again in the third round. They're knocked out of the playoffs, or they're knocked out of the competition because of us. And we will be advancing to the playoffs tomorrow, where there's only 4 teams left. Like I said, Indian Clashers versus Dark Tangent in the semis on the upper side, and Tribe Gaming versus Existence on the lower side, guys. It'll be starting today at 4 p.m. CEST or 10 a.m. Eastern, guys. If you're watching this video right when it's released, make sure you go check it out live. Go ahead and check out some of the triples from this war here. Nick with the Zap Lalo on this base. Let me unplug the chargers. It's doing something. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this Zap Lalo here. I'll just kind of fast forward through some of these. I'm sure a lot of you guys were able to see these attacks live, but I'll kind of explain some of his thought process here. King to walk on the top side, wall break in for the queen. Didn't need an ice golem on this one, so nice job not wasting an ice golem. Queen getting the cannon, the air defense, and then she'll go in for the town hall, pop the ability, and he wasn't really expecting to get the warden tower, but it was actually really good value that queen's going to walk to the left, gets the warden tower. Tornado activates and doesn't do anything, which is nice, so he knows he doesn't have to worry about it with the Lalo. Row champ on the back, on the bottom side, just to get the scatter shot and the air defense, but he times it perfectly with the Stone Slammer to where the dragon from the Stone Slammer and the Row champ can team up and fight the enemy queen. Even though the Row champ dies, she did get 1 or 2 shots off, which really does help. And then the Lalo from the southwest side of the base here pops the warden ability perfectly this time over the core. Gets everything right there, a ton of value, and then just hasting and freezing through the backside of the base. And this one was absolutely crushed with Nick Sui Lalo. Nice job to him. Even swags 2 loons that he can use on cleanup up on the top side. Beautiful Zap Lalo by Nick on base number 2 here in this war. And we'll go ahead and check the next one. This one by Danny on base number 3. Coming in with another Yeti Smash, guys. He is the Yeti Smash God. Brought some zap spells on this one as well. We'll see where he uses these right here. Earthquake, the scatter shot, air defense, and both archer towers, and then spreads the zaps out to get as much value as he can. Gets 5 buildings there with just 5 zaps and an earthquake. Funnels the cannon over here and then starts the queen walk right at 330 in order for queen to walk down, where he's going to Yeti Smash straight into the town hall. We wanted to wall break into the town hall compartment, but because of this weird air defense compartment, you have to bring 2 wall breakers just to get in there. Queen and warden are going to walk down from 3. King and Siege Barracks on the lower side. King's actually going to end up going up with the Yetis. Then Siege Barracks and Witches are going to stay on the outside and make a nice funnel for the Yeti Smash. Everybody's making their way in. He already did the first wall breaker. Now he can send the second wall breaker. Queen and Warden are going to be able to fight the enemy queen here. She does take a lot of damage there, and he is going to end up having to pop the Warden ability early here just to save the queen, because there's headhunters coming out, and he didn't drop the poison yet. So nicely done there with the Warden ability. Even though it's going to cost him a few bowlers here from the Giga Bomb after the Warden ability expires, that's okay. It was worth it to keep the queen alive with her ability. Comes in clutch at the end and ends up saving the attack. There, the Giga Bomb goes off. He loses a few bowlers, but that's okay. So has tons of Yetis going, and he drops the jump into the core there. Hogs from the Siege Barracks come out, and they're going kind of to the core, which is not where he wanted them to go. He wants them to go left, but as soon as that sweeper goes down, they do path left. Unfortunately, they go over the bomb tower, but that's okay. because they're going to be fine going into the backside defenses here with the Royal Champ to help tank, and then everybody else moving through the core here. Queen gets stuck on a few air skillies, but that's okay. Eventually she catches back up with these Yetis, helps take out the Eagle Artillery, and then it's just up to the Royal Champ and these Hogs. But boom, they hit a triple giant bomb. All the Hogs are gone. That's a lot of bacon. Royal Champ pops her ability. She's going to go over to the left side, get out in front of everybody else, and just die to the enemy Barbarian King right there. That's okay, because we still have the Queen with her ability. Yetis are distracting the Expo and the Wizard Tower over here, but all the healers are on that Yeti, so it's kind of unfortunate that the Queen doesn't get healers here, but it doesn't matter. Queen pops her ability, and there's so many troops on the outside, including the P.E.K.K.A. and the 2 Witches and the Warden with support over here, that they're just able to power through the rest of these defense crash buildings on the outside. Barely secure triple. Nice job, Danny, on beautiful hit here with the Zap Yeti Smash, guys. Nice job to Danny. Like I said, he's 3 for 3 in this tournament, so absolutely carrying the team on his back. He's a god. Here we go with the last attack of the video here. iTzu on base number 5, coming in with the Queen Charge Hybrid here. Now he wanted to charge in front of the Town Hall, skip the Town Hall, walk to the right, and then hybrid into the town. And I mean, it just worked perfectly. So watch him do it here. Dropping the Queen early with the healers. Balloon there, a little Coco Loon. Some more loons on the left side to funnel the mortar. Out come the CC. It was a ton of Headhunters and a Inferno Dragon, and we were telling iTzu on voice, just drop the poison, drop the freeze, don't even risk it. Just drop everything, keep your Queen alive, because this was the last attack of the war, and we really just needed to secure the 2-star to win the war. So we didn't want the Queen dying super early. We didn't want any accidents to happen like that. So luckily he was on point and did everything perfectly there. Yeti funneled the top side because he wants his Queen to walk into that Expo compartment. Like I said before, the goal here was not to walk to the Town Hall, but to skip the Town Hall. That way he could send the hybrid straight into the Town Hall. Now Queen was taking a lot of damage here, so he had to rage and use a freeze spell just to make sure she stays alive and doesn't pop her ability too early. Queen's gonna get the Warden, step up for the air defense, and it was just perfect pathing at this point. We were like, okay, start the King and Siege Barracks on the left side and go ahead and hybrid into the Town Hall. He does have 2 wall breakers, which he's going to use on the top side over here. Break open the elixir the elixir storage compartment, and then break open into the Eagle for the Queen, and it just worked out perfectly. Here comes the hybrid into the Town Hall, early Warden ability. He finds a Skelly Trap, but that's okay with the Warden ability. And then Queen can walk around and back into that Eagle compartment, and she'll get the Eagle down. Then we heal spell into this compartment here, the single compartment. And before we get to that first scatter shot, the P.E.K.K.A. was tanking the scatter shot for a while, which was really nice. King made a nice funnel on the outside, already used his ability. Rage spell again to keep that Queen alive so she can power through the backside of the base. Hybrid splitting off into 2 different directions at this point, which is not ideal, but sometimes you can't stop it. Royal Champ goes to the top, gets targeted by the single target Inferno, so we had to pop her ability. She goes down. No free spells to keep her alive, which is unfortunate, but the rest of the hybrid troops pathing into the core here are going to be able to take out that Queen. Has to pop the Queen ability because she gets locked onto by the single as well. That single target Inferno was doing crazy things on defense for them, but it just wasn't enough to stop the attack. The hybrid was just OP here by iTzu. Ton of miners still alive. They're going to take out the rest of the defenses along with the Queen. She'll be able to walk around the edge of the base here and just get the rest of them. A beautiful Queen Charge hybrid here from iTzu. Nicely done by him on this one. And nicely done by the team in general, guys. So like I said before, we are advancing to the playoffs, which are today when you're watching this video probably, where we're going to be taking on Existence in the semis. And if we win, we'll be taking on the winner of Indian Clashers and Dark Tangent to see who gets the golden ticket to the World Championship. So make sure you come check it out live on the official Clash of Clans pages, guys. Let me know what you're thinking down below, and I'll